Wow, Rolly hit hard. They people be sleeping on Rolly because he been obviously, I don't know how to say it, obviously. But yeah, if he don't got no chin now, so Rolly be getting caught. But Rolly he can hit, bro. Like he can hit. Like, he's the only person I felt like when he swung, it felt like bricks was on club.
Listen, you know, I don't think there's a lot of men that can beat me.
I'm with you.
No, you're not. Because when you was interviewing Shakur,
I'm with you. No, I was talking about you. No, I'm just saying.
What you saying?
Let me ask you a question. Is there a male champion, regardless of weight,
Yep,
that you believe you can?
I beat Rolly. He's a world champion. Rolly Ramirez. Do you agree or disagree? Speaking out, never hold your peace.
Yeah, she'll knock me out.
I think you're being facetious.
No, I'm real. I don't hit women.
That's true.
Gervonta "Tank" Davis dismissed Claressa Shields' bold claim that she could defeat Rolando Rolly Romero, reminding fans just how dangerous Romero truly is inside the ring. Speaking from personal experience, Davis described Romero as the hardest puncher he
actually can hit, like, when his punches was like hard.
You felt it?
Yes.
Was he the strongest punch you think you ever felt?
as the hardest puncher he has ever faced, stressing that his power is very real and should never be underestimated. While praising Shields,
saying I'll get in the ring and I'll knock Rolly out. I didn't say that. I'm 17-0 with 3 beautiful knockouts. I'm not the knockout puncher. I'm not Amanda Serrano. But what I will say is, with my boxing pedigree, with my height, my jab, my skills, I can beat Rolly in a boxing match. And that's just what it is.
Oh, you think you can beat Rolly actually in a fight?
A boxing match, absolutely. You were talking about sparring, sure. But even under the rules of, you want to say 2 minutes, 12 rounds, 2 minutes, 10 rounds, whatever you want to call it. Bruh, I had better boxing skills.
What size gloves?
What size gloves? Do you not see this face? I don't even get hit. Does it matter? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? I fought Franchina and got 1 stitch, and it wasn't from her punch. It was from her thing on her glove. She kept pressing against my face.
What size were those gloves?
10 ounces, but when you fight above 147, you have to fight in 10-ounce gloves.
Did you find? No, well, right. Yeah.
So I've never fought in 8 ounces.
Right.
No time in my.
for her incredible accomplishments and recognizing her as one of the greatest female boxers in history, Tank explained that facing a naturally powerful male professional like Romero would be an entirely different challenge. His comments added another layer to the ongoing debate, showing respect for both fighters while reinforcing his belief that Romero...
Ryan Garcia.
Yes, Ryan Garcia.
Listen, it's not about... I think Rolly is very unorthodox. He's very strong, right? But I'm way taller than him, way longer than him, and got better boxing skills.
So how about one of his punches, though?
Did you not hear what I said? It's hard for somebody smaller to hurt somebody that's bigger. I walk around at 185. He fights at 140. Or is it 47? It's
He said 140, 147.
But I'm just saying, though, like, when you, and then, like, with his skill set, he can't beat me in a fight. And you already know I believe I can beat Keith Thurman. That's real shit. I think I'm a better boxer than Keith Thurman. Not that I'm strong.
Romero's explosive punching power makes him a serious threat to anyone he faces. Claressa Shields has repeatedly stated in several interviews that
The other day, Claressa Shields was on a podcast and she was talking about fighting, and she said that she could beat Rolly Romero. She said, and I think the guy came back to her saying, "Oh my God, he's a power puncher. I mean, once he connects." And she said, I'm bigger than him, and bigger guys, bigger boxers are generally going to win against smaller guys. So I have better skills than him, better boxing skills than him, and I'm bigger than him. I'm just your thoughts when you saw that clip. What did you think when you saw that?
I believe her. I believe she can beat me. Yeah, she'll knock me out.
Did you say, why out of all the names did you pull your name out of the hat?
No. I believe her. I truly believe she can beat me.
he genuinely believes she could defeat Rolando Rolly Romero in a professional boxing match. Showing complete confidence in her abilities, Shields argued that her elite boxing skills, exceptional ring IQ, technical precision, and championship experience would allow
my opponents. I see even.
No.
I got right into that. I got Rolly. Let me get Rolly. You get.
Listen, a woman will never be able to fight against a man, right? But I ain't trying to toot my own horn. But don't I got some skills though?
Sure, but let me get Rolly though.
No, I didn't want to spar with him. You know what I'm saying? Like I asked Devin to spar years ago.
Yeah,
when we was at the gym.
Yeah, you did.
And it was like it wasn't on no. Oh, I'ma beat you up or nothing. It was like
want to work.
Just want to work because I've always worked with men.
Makes you better.
Yeah.
It do make you better, and that's why you see I'm blowing these girls out in the dust. It's easy, but like sparring with him, I will learn something. Like, yeah, we're gonna hit each other or whatever, but it's still like. Sparring with the men, I keep my hands up, I roll more, I try to protect my body. It's like...
What made you pick Rolly, though? Why?
Allow her to outbox Romero despite the obvious physical differences between them. She believes Romero depends more on his punching power and awkward style than polished technique.
I want to know, when will Rolly Romero be back in the ring defending his title?
We do not know that yet.
Insisting that her superior fundamentals would neutralize his strengths and expose his weaknesses throughout the fight. Shields has never backed away from that belief, saying her confidence comes from years of competing at the highest level and dominating women's boxing, making it clear that she does not see Romero as an unbeatable opponent. Shields also confidently claimed she could comfortably outbox.
Interesting you say that because, we had Bill Haney on The Last Stand just last week. Bill Haney said, I've been talking to Rolly Romero. I talked to his manager, Louis DeCubas. He says we have an agreement to fight May 30th, whether it be New York, whether it be Vegas. But he says Rolly Romero can't back out of this one because, in his words, Debo is coming to town. Is that true?
But the contract was sent to them two days ago, and Bill kind of disappeared, went and grabbed milk. So you, I mean, let's just say it like this, right? I don't really want to talk about Devin or any of that stuff because, like I said, the fight's not made. What is it to talk about? Like I said, nobody's ducking or dodging Devin Haney. Nobody cares about
Romero, explaining that her height, longer reach, and superior overall boxing ability would give her a clear edge. She insisted that her technique, ring IQ, footwork, and complete skill set would allow her to dictate every moment of the contest from the opening bell until the final round. Romero responded to
Why you want to fight him? Why you want to fight him first?
Rolly catches more strays on this show. It's
First of all, I love Rolly. He's a good dude, but when it comes to skill in boxing, he's not skilled.
Yeah, I agree.
But that makes him awkward, right? When the punches don't come from where you think they're going to come from, when he hits hard, right? Like there have been guys like that throughout. You brought up Mayorga, who are awkward. They shouldn't be good, but somehow they managed to win some of these fights.
Some of these guys don't be having no chins.
Shields comments with humor, joking that she could definitely beat him because he doesn't hit women, making it obvious he wasn't taking the challenge seriously while keeping the exchange lighthearted. Devin Haney also weighed in during a conversation with Shields, questioning why she keeps calling out fighters he wants to face. His remarks hinted at a possible future showdown with
Rolly's that and beat that. Rolly can't box nothing like me. It don't matter about no power. You don't have no skill. So next time Rolly come to my inbox, just know, yeah, I'm really about that. And I will show up where you at and show you what's up. He like, oh, you're not better than me and I'm not better than you. I'm just telling you that all of the greats have been dropped. I got a video of all your favorite fighters getting dropped. Rolly, congratulations. You got knocked out. Shut up. Shut up. You got knocked out in a real fight. Foreign. You got knocked out for real. So hush your mouth. Shakur beat your ass. Ryan beat you up. Tiafimo beat you up. Devin Haney walk you. Everybody like, who is Rolly? The dude who Tank knocked out. And when I see Rolly, I want you to keep that same energy you have over that internet.
With Romero, adding even more interest to the discussion. Despite the growing attention, Romero recently admitted in a new interview that he still doesn't know when he will return to the ring because he has not decided on the right time for his comeback.
I'm stronger. I am strong as hell at heavyweight. And
I know that from how I punch the pads, from the guys I'm sparring with, their reactions when we get tied up in if we get, tied up in our sparring, how I'm pushing them back, and I got pretty big shoulders and a pretty big back, and I'm actually super strong at heavyweight, so I'm carrying everything the same, and I still got my speed, which we were worried about, but hey, it's still
comeback or announced his next opponent. He explained that while there is significant interest in a major fight, including talks about a possible clash with Devin Haney, nothing has been finalized because the necessary paperwork has yet to be completed. Romero emphasized that he refuses to promote any fight until every contract is officially signed, leaving the timing of his return uncertain.
If it's money and belts on the line, and I got me a 2 or 3 month camp, you telling me that Rolly gonna knock me out up in what round?
Rolly gonna beat you. Yes, Rolly would stop you. Yes.
You are nuts.
Rolly, a 3-division champ.
When you fight against somebody that strong, you hit him where? The body. I'm going to Rolly's body early.
Where do you think he's gonna hit you?
Let
me ask you a question. Where do you think he's gonna hit you?
Everybody gets hit.
But you've never been hit by a man without headgear.
I know it's important for people to have confidence in themselves and have self-belief and all the things. And to be as great as she is, you got to be a little bit delusional. But we got to draw the line somewhere, okay? If she was talking about fighting me, yeah, she'd give me a knuckle sandwich for sure. Extra mayo on that thing. Extra spicy. Y'all let me know your thoughts. Do y'all feel like Claressa can go toe-to-toe with a professional?
When asked why she wants to fight Romero, Shields said she respects him as a person but believes his boxing skills are limited. She explained that his awkward style and unpredictable punches make him an interesting challenge, adding that although she's not known as a devastating puncher like Amanda Serrano, she has complete faith in her boxing ability, ring intelligence, and overall skill set. Shields further argued that Romero lacks true technical boxing ability, claiming his success has come more from raw power and awkward movement than polished fundamentals. She pointed out that every elite opponent he has faced has managed to stop him, saying that clearly demonstrates the difference between relying on power and possessing complete boxing skills.
So did you say that or no?
I said he would beat you, but I do believe he would stop you.
A stop you was a knockout, right?
Okay, TKO, KO, whatever you want to. Hey, they throw the towel in, whatever you want to use, term you want to use.
I'm gonna say this extremely clear. There is no way in hell am I going to have a serious conversation about a man punching a woman in the face. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I am not going to have a damn serious conversation about a man spilling off on a chick. Yo, that's where I'm at. Claressa can feel how she feel or whatever Claressa feel, Rolly can't respond because at the end of the day, you can say that a million times, but we ain't gonna discuss a man punching a woman in a mask. It's just not part of the discussion.
Shields has also spoken about regularly sparring with male fighters and training alongside men every day, explaining that those experiences have sharpened her ring IQ, improved her hand speed, strengthened her defense, and helped shape her into a complete boxer capable of performing at the highest level. Sports commentator Shannon Sharp strongly rejected Shields' belief that she could defeat Romero or any professional male boxer, calling the idea unrealistic and saying a male fighter would most likely stop her quickly in a real contest. While praising Shields as arguably the greatest female boxer of all time, Sharp maintained that men's and women's boxing should...
Do you think it's possible?
I got $100K for any girl that can whip my ass. She can come out to my gym. I have $100K right there. She whip me, I'll give her $100K. Now she lose, she can get the on. But I know for a fact a chick off the street can't whip me. Girls who train their whole life can't whip me.
Yeah.
What the hell is somebody on the street gonna do? I don't care about how much boxing experience they got, who they train with, if they did coke before we fought. I don't care what you're talking about. You in my ass is not. Listen, I don't think there's a lot of men that can beat me.
I'm with you.
No, you're not. Because when you was interfering for court,
I'm with you. No, I'm talking about shit. No, I'm just saying.
What you saying?
Let me ask you a question. Is there a male champion?
Remain separate because of the significant physical differences that make safety a major concern. Many boxing analysts and fans also agree that a professional fight between Claressa Shields and Rolando Romero is extremely unrealistic and unlikely to ever happen. They point out that sanctioning bodies would never approve a sanctioned bout between a male and female professional because of fairness and safety concerns, while the concept of a man fighting a woman in professional boxing is widely viewed as unacceptable in today's sport. They also emphasize that although Shields has dominated women's boxing for years, separate divisions exist because men and women generally compete separately due to physiological differences and safety considerations.
The woman in history to be the actual champion of 3 divisions, right? You were the champ of 3 divisions.
Yes.
What accomplishment are you most proud of so far?
I'm proud of all of them. Like the longevity to be able to keep winning, to be a champion at 4 fights was pretty impressive. Recently just sold out 18,000 people in the arena. That's not something that women do.
You don't have a favorite child among all the accomplishments?
It's always a favorite.
There's always a favorite.
I have to say it's my Olympic gold medals.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
All fighters who win gold medals tell me the same thing. What is it about the gold medal?
Well.
You really have to earn it. It's not just the Olympics. You got to go to the nationals, then the world championships, then whatever other tournament that there is, then there's the Olympics where it's only the best. Only the best there. Like you walk in to go get lunch and you run into Serena Williams and LeBron James.
See,
like,
that's the way others.
As a result, most experts believe that a Shields versus Romero fight will remain nothing more than a hypothetical debate rather than becoming a real event inside the ring. Even so, Shields has continued defending her confidence, saying years of training, championship success, and exceptional ring IQ make her believe she could compete well even in theoretical matchups against male fighters. She argued that the technical skills she developed throughout her outstanding amateur career and as a multi-division undisputed world champion would make her an extremely difficult opponent. Shields also noted that she has sparred with men and fully trusts both her offense and defense. At the same time, she clarified that she has no intention of fighting men professionally, explaining that her confidence comes from believing that skill
deal in women's boxing.
Talk to me.
And last week, Most Valuable Promotions just signed a multi-year deal with ESPN.
Yes,
what does this mean for women's boxing?
Women's boxing is on the map, and we've been on the map, haven't we?
Yeah, but isn't this a benchmark of like a new level, a TV deal, a multi-7-figure deal for a woman? Aren't you trailblazing?
Absolutely. And like I said, I think that MVP is doing great for women's boxing. I'm doing great for myself. And I think it's good to see more women's boxing. It's going to be on ESPN now. ESPN is the home of some of the best boxing matches. I mean, I watched a Devin Haney versus Lomachenko on there.
Yep.
Terrence Crawford had some big fights on there. Shakur Stevenson. I watched some of the best fights on ESPN. So it'd be more visibility for women's boxing.
Preparation, discipline, and experience can sometimes overcome assumptions based solely on gender. Claressa Shields is widely recognized as one of the greatest female boxers in history. The American superstar has built a legendary career, becoming a 3-division undisputed world champion while establishing herself as one of the most dominant athletes women's boxing has ever seen. She has won all 4 major world titles, the WBA, WBC, IBF, and WBO, in multiple weight classes, achieving a remarkable accomplishment unmatched by any boxer, male or female, in the 4-belt era. Before turning professional, Shields also enjoyed one of the greatest amateur careers ever, winning Olympic gold medals at both the 2012 London Games and the 2016 Rio Olympics, becoming the first American boxer to capture.
Really talk about that stuff because for some reason the only one that gets blamed for not making fights is me, even though I'm the one that, I mean, you don't get to where I'm at with 19 fights unless you
back-to-back Olympic gold medals in the sport. Shields recently signed a historic multi-fight, multi-year promotional agreement worth $8 million with Salida Promotions and Win Records, making it the richest contract ever awarded in women's boxing. The deal spans at least 2 years and guarantees her a minimum of $8 million across several fights, including a reported $3 million signing bonus before entering the ring. Shields explained that the agreement represents far more than financial success, saying it reflects her mission to prove women's boxing deserves equal respect, greater opportunities, and better pay. She believes the partnership combines her championship legacy with expanded entertainment exposure, helping increase her influence both inside and outside.
That she said she could be
She tripping.
She said, I guess, on Nightcap that he didn't have any padding in his gloves, but this is a guy that Romeo he hooked on, and she got put down.
I love Claressa Shields. I legitimately think she's the best female fighter out there right now, right? But she tripping. The reason why I love her because she really believes this shit. Like what she's saying, she really believes it. I see what she's saying. It makes sense in her head. It makes sense. But when he hits you, that shit gonna feel different than when any other woman hits you. That shit gonna feel different with no head girl in an actual fight. I love Claressa Shields. She might see this and she might think I'm talking about, but I'm not at all. Like I feel like she's one of the greatest fighters in our generation, female fighters for sure. But especially Rolly, bro. He unorthodox, but he's like that. Rolly can punch, bro.
Did you see the girl she just fought? And they was in there throwing punches. So I'm respecting Claressa Shields too. I think she's the best female fighter out there. I'm like, how many of them big boys
inside the sport? Meanwhile, Rolly Romero remains one of boxing's most recognizable and talked about fighters. Since turning professional in 2016, he has compiled a record of 17 victories and only 2 defeats, including 13 wins by knockout. Romero is a 3-division world champion, having captured the WBA interim lightweight title in 2020, the WBA super lightweight title in 2023, and the WBA welterweight championship in 2025, proving he can succeed across multiple weight divisions. He has faced elite opponents, including Ryan Garcia, while consistently showcasing devastating punching power, durability, and relentless aggression against top competition. His explosive style, knockout ability, and championship achievements have cemented his reputation as one of boxing's most dangerous punchers. Although Claressa Shields is widely considered the greatest female boxer of her generation, the majority of experts and fans believe she would not defeat Rolando Romero in a real professional boxing match. Shields has repeatedly said she believes she could beat Romero with the right strategy and preparation, but analysts continue to argue that such a sanctioned fight is highly unlikely because physical differences, including strength, power, size, and male physiology, play a major role in combat sports. Commentators like Shannon Sharp believe Romero's power and athleticism would eventually overwhelm Shields, while many within the boxing community see the idea of a professional male boxer facing a woman as unrealistic and inappropriate, making the entire discussion more hypothetical than practical. So what do you think? Could Claressa Shields' elite boxing skills, championship experience, and exceptional ring IQ be enough to overcome Rolando Romero's devastating power, physical advantages, and professional experience? Or do you believe those natural physical differences would simply prove impossible to overcome? Share your opinion in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more boxing news, analysis, and breaking updates.